Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna wait till everybody gets back. Miss Esmeralda gets back. Still have one, two, three, four, five, six people to read. All right, guys, I'm just gonna wait until you guys get back because my time on YouTube stopped. Okay, Esmeralda, I was waiting on you, hun. I was like, because I ran out of time on YouTube, so it kicked me out, and I forget that YouTube has a time limit. But yeah, hopefully the other guys can find me too because I still have like 6 readings. But okay, honey. I'm glad that you came back. Oh, wait, she popped off. But Esmeralda, it's really, really important that you get to connect with your spirituality too and get to grow and challenge and question things. Things that you don't feel comfortable with, question them, challenge them. Um, Spirit's not going to be mad that you challenge them or question them. It's actually going to be pretty excited. But yeah, kind of work on that with your guides too, okay? And I feel like you have a lot of potential there, but you just need to find like that doorway to open it, if that makes any sense. You're welcome. Why was you crying? Was it because your loneliness, or was it just an emotional day? You're a bit emotional. That's fine, honey, and that's what spirituality is. A lot of people think spirituality is this wonderful ray of sunshine where you feel like, everything's all good and stuff, but the reality is it breaks you down because you're no longer following your old belief system. You're finding new ways and new things are coming into contact with you. And it is an emotional roller coaster. It's very intense. Everything will be okay though, okay? And don't always feel like you're invisible and stuff because you are very important to certain people. You're welcome, hon. I wish you luck, okay? And if you ever need to talk, I'm always here. I love meeting new people and making new friends. I don't have very many. but that's on the down low, you know? Okay, Tara, are you here, hun? You're next on list number 7. I hope they found me because, like, my time ran out. Tara, are you here? Says no people's watching, so I don't know if they're here or not. Tara, are you here? Give them just a few minutes because it may take a while for them to find me. Mm, Tara, Tara. Number 7, honey. Mm, Beauty Queen's here. Okay, honey. You're number 8. Still waiting on Tarot. Taking RL. Okay. Tarot, are you here? Sorry, guys, my time ran out on the other live stream, and it kicked me out. Okay, Beauty Queen's here in the building. Tarot, RL. Yeah, honey, is it just a general question, or are you wanting to be or get a reading? Because I'm gonna just about work. Well, it sounds like it's a reading. When will you find a new job? Well, that I really can't tell you, hun. It just depends on if you've been working on finding a new job and stuff. You know, I wish I was that good though, but I'm not that good. I can only say what my cards allow me to say or see or whatever. You have like crazy. Well, hopefully that'll work, you know. But I know the economy is like crazy. Okay, Tara, are you here, hun? One more roll call. I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't help you even more. Tara. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to skip Tarot for right now, but I'm going to come back to him because it may take him a while just to find me again because, you know, that happens sometimes, all the chaos and stuff. So, Beauty Queen, you're next, okay? You're number 8. So, do you have a general question or just wanting to know what's around you? Like, what are you thinking? Okay, on you moving, are you wondering if you should move or if you're making the right move? 'Cause I'm trying to figure out how to word the question. Okay, if you're making the right move. Okay. All right, hun. I'll see what they say. Alright. Alright. Alright, beauty queen. Let's see. Woo! I'm gonna do your solution card, okay? Alright, hun. Alright, hun. You actually had two tarot cards that presented itself with your situation that you're going to be going through. So first, I'm going to actually go over the first one that fell out, and it was the devil. Now, don't be alarmed. This don't actually represent like the devil itself, but it represents you getting away from a bad situation or kind of breaking the chains from a situation that you're moving away from. Did something happen where you had to move? Like, I feel like it was like an absolutely like, I need to do this now. Yes, you had to. Okay, because that's the feeling that I get. Like it's like a g- do I need to? Do I not need to? Like, no, I need to do it now. Kind of type of decision. So your next card was the Seven of Pentacles reversed. It was a good decision that you moved because things were no longer working as they used to be. So you had to find a way to kind of move away from that and find your own self. Um, right now you're kind of in that shock stage where again where you're questioning yourself right now, and that's okay because everybody goes through that. Um, oh, you're moving currently, okay. But you're making a good decision, okay? But you're just kind of you're guessing yourself too much, okay? And it's kind of puts you at a halt, if I would say. But you're kind of at that point where you're like I don't know if I need to do this or not. But it's something that you need to um do. Are you moving out of an ex's house? Or did you break up with somebody and they kicked you out? Or did you decide to leave somebody? 'Cause I keep hearing the word relationship, but I don't know if it's a love relationship or if it's a family relationship, if it's a friend relationship. Okay, did you have a landlord that was, a total a-hole? Sorry. Okay, can you clarify? That's what I'm trying to do is clarify because 'cause I'm not like I keep hearing relationship, like it was a certain relationship that made you feel like you was kind of controlled in a way. If that makes any sense. Because your what to do card was actually obedience, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Was you were submitting to somebody or something, but that's what I'm trying to figure out is what was it? You just said you was single, so it wasn't a relationship. So, do you get along with your parents? Could be parents, could not be parents, could be friends. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. Okay, I'm glad you said that because that makes sense. Because that's why relationship. When I hear the word relationship, this not only means like romantic wise, this could mean family wise, to friend wise, like because it's still a type of relationship. It's still a type of a connection with an individual. So that's what the obedience card came up. So I'm glad you said that because that clarifies for me too that that's what it was about, was a situation that had happened between a person that was controlling you, that kind of put you in the chains where you had to stay at a certain place. This is a good move for you, okay? Because that it breaks that shoot. What is it? That master connection, if that makes any sense. That person no longer has control over you. I feel like a new project might come about. Okay, yes, okay. Because that's what the obedience card came up, and I was like, wait, she just said she's moving away from this, moving away, like having to move and stuff. So I'm thinking, is she moving away? And then when you said no, you don't get along with your mom very well, that makes sense because you're still going to have that type of connection, but it's not going to be where they're going to control you very, very much, if that makes any sense. Like they're still going to be a part of your life, which, unless you choose not to have them a part of your life, which you can do that too, even with family. But they pull the on what I do card, but it is what it is. But you can always choose not to have them in your life. Which again, that's up to you. See, I'm only doing like one readings tonight because, I have so many people on the list. But I do have other readings on my shop. They're posted all over my videos in my description box. But I do have ones that kind of go over like weeks and stuff. So if you're interested in one of them, you can check out Kay's Witchery on Etsy. It's in all my description box on my videos, but I'm just doing like one readings on one situations. But this is a good thing that you're well, it'll go pretty smoothly, but as smooth as it can go, if that makes any sense. As long as you dot your T's and, cross your Q's, whatever it's called, as long as you have everything in order, it should be fine. Unless you got any surprises. I don't think so. But I think it'll be all right. But you need to kind of not let your mom be very in your ear because she's got her own issues that she don't need to be hanging on you, if that makes any sense. You're welcome, hon, and I wish you luck. Thank you. Tara, are you here, hon? Okay. I was going back to number 7, Tara. He was on my last video thing, but he's not here now. But I don't know. Okay, Tarot. I don't see him, so I'm gonna move on to number 9. Been there? Are you there? Number 9 is been there. And then Miss Elney, I think that's how you say your name. Sorry. Yes, you're number 10, hun. How does Capricorn feel about me and Pisces? What? Thank you. I know I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. How do they feel about you? Okay. Okay, hun. All right. For your card, I actually have the Ace of Swords, which represents new beginnings and such. Now, did you just meet this person? New beginnings. I kind of feel like you really, really like this person. No. Have you known this person for a while? Maybe like a year ago. Like I feel like just now, like you starting taking interest in them. Like, have you just started getting romantic feelings for them? Because you see how like the sword, or not this, but yeah, the sword is holding the crown. The crown represents like um, wanting to give like so much more to that person. Yeah, it's a good card. It just represents like someone that's very like on guard, but at the same time wants to give somebody something. Like kind of like a knight in a way. No, it's been there. Okay. Now you got to remember this is the other person's feelings too, because I just heard it's the other person's feelings. So I'm like, okay, so what you need to understand here is this person's kind of skittish. Like I feel like they've been in do you know if they've been in abusive relationships before? Don't think so. Okay, something's hid though. I keep seeing something, some information's hid. So either this person's not comfortable yet talking about it, but it's something that will come up about because her situation or her solution was hope. So there's something that she's going through, or something that they're going through that they're not quite sure what to do just yet. Okay. Okay. Something's being hid, though. I don't know what's being hid. Hmm. Oh, Capricorn's male. Okay, I'm sorry, hun. It's you have to forgive me sometimes because I'm like, "Meh," you know. But yeah, I feel like he's the mm, strong type, but there's something he's hiding. I don't know what he's hiding. But you got the hope card. But if he don't show any kind of interest, though, you need to move on because it's not something that you need to dwell on too much. because then it like slows you down in a way, if that makes any sense. But you've got so much hope for this person that it's kind of like you're willing to kind of put everything on hold. But it's the new beginning for him. Okay. Um Also, if but yeah, kinda get to know his story because something is being hid here. You need to find out more information about him. Even though it's been, like, a year and stuff that you guys knew each other, there's still some information that's hid that you need to be aware of. Eventually, I feel like he will tell you in time, but it's just gonna take a lot of work because I feel like he's been abused in a way. But really, really get to know him and get to know, his background story, where he came from and stuff. Because sometimes people come into our lives where they just need somebody to talk to, and it opens this whole new doorway to people that we never expected in our lives that would go through such things. But if you do that, it'll bring you guys closer. You just gotta have open, open mind, open heart kinda thing. Oh, thank you, hon. You know, it's one of those things where something is being hid and that I feel like he's still going through it, but he don't know how to. Okay, is he like a jock type kind of thing? Kind of thing. Huh. Got like a jock kind of attitude? No, he's not. Hmm. I keep saying like a jock type of thing. I don't know what that is. Could be him in there. I don't know. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. Okay. So, yeah, you need to be really aware of that. Does he like you as far as that? I'm thinking yes, but he is so on guard right now that he don't really know what he feels, if that makes any sense. Because he's like so busy going through his situation that he don't know how to focus on another situation, if that makes any sense. That's why it's really, really important for you to get to know him, um, inside and out. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you understand because sometimes I sometimes say things and I'm like, what the hell does that mean? You know? But I don't know why I keep seeing like a jock type thing. Like I keep seeing a guy in like a football kind of like old school um jacket type thing, but the colors red and white or red and yellow. Like yellow's incorporated into it, which is fucking ugly. But yeah. Maybe when he was younger. Okay. That could be relevant. All right, hun. Well, good luck with your situation and just kind of get to know him. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, number 10. You still here, hun? All right, hun. All right. How does Aquarius currently feel about me? Okay. Well, for one, you're on a good track because Aries and Aquarius actually get along tremendously. But how do I know that? Because I myself am an Aquarius. And mostly all my best friend is an Aries. So it's get along fantastically, and most of my friends are Aries too. So you guys are already off to a good start. Ooh. Had a bunch of cards I wanted to flip at one time. Okay, how does Aquarius feel? That is crazy. Oh, so you dated daggone it. So you've dated an Aquarius before. Hey, will you see if Jane needs to go potty? All right. Okay. All right, hon. All right, hon. So I want to do your solution card. I got your main card out. All right, hon. Okay. All right. Okay, hon. For your card, you have the Four of Cups that's in reversed. Now, I had to look at this for I had to look at it for quite a while I'm live, so you can see me. I was wondering because I was having a really hard time reading this certain type of energy. This guy really, does he stay to himself a lot? Like, I feel like they're, like, super guarded and don't really get To a certain extent, yes, okay. Like, I feel like they don't really get involved in a lot of stuff and certain things. Um, it needs to come about quick or, not at all. Like, I feel like that's the type of vibe, like, the impatient vibe. Like, that's what I'm getting. Um, mm, because I'm gonna go back to that card here in a minute because your solution card that came up was rigid, and what the rigid card represents is kind of keeping yourself guarded in a way, kind of keeping you closed off in a certain way. Something has happened to where he feels like he needs to be on guard or he needs to have a certain what is it? A certain vibe towards people, and this certain vibe may push certain people away. Um, but yeah, I feel like, and you yourself also need to take caution to this. Could be, yeah, yeah. That's the vibe I'm getting because that's why I'm like, "What the hell?" Um, the reason this is actually important for you too is because you need to super be cautious with him as well. Because with him having trust issues, like, he may be ready to drop you in a dime, and really that's not good for your heart. Not really good for, well, either of you because he's just kinda judging people before he gets to know them. Um, but I feel like you need to take more caution with this, like, get to be his friend first before, like, a lover, if that makes any sense. He is so guarded, however, that he don't wanna let anybody in right now. So, I feel like you'll have the better opportunity getting to be his friend first before, having romantic feelings for each other. 'Cause I think he's been heartbroken or something. 6 to 8 weeks, okay. That makes sense then. Um, he may do have feelings towards you, but right now he's so guarded that he really don't wanna let anybody in, like, he feels like he's not good enough, he feels like he don't deserve it, like, he feels like it just a bunch of stuff, you know? I know. I'm an Aquarius. I'm the same way. It does, it takes time and effort, and, yeah, just he needs to work on his heart, so be his friend, like, be there for him and stuff, and let him know that it's okay to open up to you, and you never know, like, y'all's situations might be similar in a way, and that's what brought you guys together, you know? You never know. But be his friend first before, anything else because he's got super, super trust issues, like hardcore. Like, he just needs to be reminded that it's okay to move on, and it's okay to heal, and it's okay to have things, like, move forward in your life. You're welcome, thank you. Evelyn, you're next, number 11. Are you still here, hun? You're right on that, ain't you? How does Brian feel about you? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Had a lot fall out just then. Let's see. Okay. All right, hun. Let's see. Now you got to remember that these are Brian's feelings and what he's going through and such. Okay. So for him, the Three of Cups appeared. So this card is a card of celebration. Maybe like, does he like to party a lot, like to have fun a lot, like joke around and stuff? Like I keep seeing a party and like people just dancing and having fun. That or that could be what his personality is like and what he likes to do is just have fun and like enjoy life and stuff. That or he's either gotten something he needs to. Okay, joke, yes. Okay, he likes to have fun. Okay. I wonder why I keep seeing the party scene. I don't know, that might be something else. Who knows? Okay. So for him, this is a time for celebration, getting to know new people, making new connections and stuff. Um, let's see. As far as he feels about you, I feel like he finds you as a good friend right now, but it may move forward, but I'm not sure just quite yet because the understanding card come into play. So the what to do card, the understanding is there's going to be things that happen that you guys can relate to as friends, if that makes sense. Like you guys may do things similar or have the same interest or you know do the same activities that you guys like, or maybe you guys both like to joke around and have fun, you know? Like there's going to be a bond that forms because of like I just think he just wants to have fun, you know? So as far as if he how Brian feels about you, he finds you like a really good really good friendship right now. Or you guys will get a good friendship going. Did you guys just meet or have you guys known each other? About a year? Okay. That's when I feel like you guys, like, will form, like, a deeper bond, but it just takes, understanding and some time because sometimes people take a little longer to understand certain things, but it just depends. But I feel like he finds you as a good friend, and right now he needs a really good friend, but that's about it. Like, I don't see any romantic, feelings as of yet, but again, it could manifest. But just kinda have fun and joke around and, just be there for one another and have an understanding. You're welcome. Valerie, you're next. No, hun, I'm not taking any more readings tonight. It's getting pretty late here. But, I'm on every Tarot Tuesday, so you can check in, or you can always buy a reading from my shop that I have. It's in all my description boxes. Okay, Valerie, what is it you're wanting to know, hun? Or do you just want to know what types of energies? What are you thinking about? You're an Aquarius? Aw. Okay, what's Gemini's true feelings towards you? All right, hun. So, okay, so for you, I pulled the Nine of Cups, which represents somebody that is kind of, um, I keep hearing the word loss, and I don't know what that means. Did he like lose something that you know of, or like I feel like it's a tremendous loss. Like I don't know if it's with money or if it's with something else, but I feel like there's a loss for something because also the justice in reverse fell out. So something may have happened where it had to deal with in court, but I'm not sure, you know. But it's in reverse. But I feel like justice wasn't. You're not quite sure. Okay. Now you got to remember this is Gemini's feelings. So this is particularly what he's going through in his either subconscious or his outer conscious, if that makes any sense. Because the solution card was also wishing there was a justice. So something has happened or he's going through something where he feels like justice was not served. So again, sometimes um he may I don't know. Did he show interest in you before and like you kind of blew him off or something? Or has he not said anything, not that you know of? He's been a bit distant lately. See, he's got a lot of stuff on his mind, like, that's what I'm getting. He hasn't said anything to you? Okay. Yeah, he's got something on his mind that he's so focused on that, if that makes any sense. But you're starting to like him. See, that's good because he's gonna need that to get that off his mind. So kind of try to get his feelings out a little bit more where he's not so focused on this situation that's going on right now with him because he's so focused on this that it's taking everything from him. Like it's taking his time, his energy and stuff. Like he's not able to focus on anything else, just on what that situation is. He makes you confused. I know, right? I know. I get the feeling. I know. I had one friend that was like that. Like he would flirt with me, and then when I went to ask him out, he was like not interested. Like, yeah, no, I understand that. I understand that. I get that. I really do. But yeah, I'm not. You can flirt with me all day long, but But he's so focused on this situation. I don't know what's going on, but maybe you can get him to kinda tell you a little bit off it, kinda ease him out of that shell a little bit and let him know that, "Hey, you're not a toy between us." No, I mean, the situation that's going on with him because he's not really focused on you guys yet. Like, he's just focused on this. Like, that's all he's thinking about. Like, he's not thinking about any relationships, he's thinking about this. I think it's something outside of that. Something's going on with him where he feels like justice was not served, and I don't know if it's something that is in the past or present or, because sometimes we do deal with things that we dealt with in our past that Can you cough any louder? But sometimes we deal with things that in our past that comes back to haunt us in a kind of way, so maybe it's something dealing with that. But you need to be there for him, that's clear, because if he sees that you're there for him and you're willing to listen to him and go through all the stuff and he makes you confused, and you need to tell him. You need to tell him that he makes you confused because he needs to have a realization that you're looking for something more out of him, and he's giving you mixed signals. Does that make any sense, Valerie? If you muster up the courage, you can do it, hon. I know you can do it. You can do it. You just need to tell him that you're not a doormat, and you need to get him to realize that you're not a doormat, and that, you're not a toy, that you're a human and you have feelings and stuff, and that you care for him, but he needs to stop like dangling. You know that commercial where it says, well, the guy had a dollar and was like dangling it in front of people? Like, that's what it makes me feel like. Like, oh, you almost there. Oh, nope, you can't have it. Like, he needs to realize that he's doing that, because some people don't become aware of that, because, like, flirting or, just having that intimacy with somebody, it takes what's wrong with them out of the picture um, until they're all alone, and then they're thinking about that situation again. Like, it's like an escape. Okay. All right, Valerie. You're welcome, hun. Thank you all. Thank you guys for doing the Tarot Tuesday with me. I'll be on hopefully next Tarot Tuesday around 11 p.m. I'll do like an event page. That way you guys can have a reminder. And those are the new ones that would like to come too. So again, if you guys are interested, you can check out my shop. I do love donations through PayPal, which you can find it in any of my description boxes. Um, but yeah, you guys kind of keep me updated too about what's going on with you guys. 'Cause I love feedback, even if it's good or like negative or positive. Like, I get something from it. Like, I get, okay, I should have done this right, or I should have done this different, or hey, I did that right, or I did that different. It's good clarification for me as well. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a good night. Many blessings.